Olamide Zaccheaus and D'Andre Swift have reached the highest level of excellence in their profession, the National Football League. And playing for the Eagles this season is a homecoming for them, to their home city, to their hometown team, and to their beloved St. Joseph's Prep. I'm Bill Connors from the class of 1980, and I'm proud to have taught both of these young men and call them my Prep brothers. Join us as we celebrate them on their journey down Broad Street, from the Prep to the Link. It is hard to find two young men who achieved more outside the classroom in their time at the Prep. In Olamide's junior year, they played together on the first Prep team in any sport to win a state championship, and the Prep would win two more by the time D'Andre graduated in 2017. But their decision to attend the Prep was about more than just athletic prowess.
These guys are my heroes. And they're not my heroes because they're playing on the field on Sunday. They're my heroes because these are guys who took what was available to them. They have their talents. They put a whole lot of hard work into it and exceeded, I think, even what they believed they were capable of.
You have an opportunity to do well academically, athletically, but you also have an opportunity to do well vertically with the building between yourself and God. What more can you ask for?
He was very, very rascally. Then he became quiet and became extremely quiet. Up until he got to Prep, it was at some point in Prep that he started talking again. I'm like, oh, Prep did something on him. He started being talkative, and I'm like, okay.
D'Andre was more afraid of fumbling an assignment versus fumbling the football because we knew his mom was going to be on him, for that assignment. So she knew the opportunity, his father knew the opportunity of what it was to come to St. Joe's Prep, not for the football, but for the development of, forming yourself into a responsible role model.
That these two young men had talent was apparent to all who encountered them.
Number one, as an offensive coordinator at the time, they made my job a lot easier. When in doubt, put the ball in their hands in space and let them do what they do best.
He immediately, you could tell, day one, God said, I'm going to put a running back for football on the earth, and he built D'Andre Swift. He is a powerful, strong, and not just physically, and I mean emotionally, mentally, kid. There isn't anything D'Andre can't do.
Olamide's the running back. And the first time I saw him run, that was it. I knew he was different. Just the way his feet grabbed the ground, just his ability at that age to generate so much power, his fluidness, it just stands out. And it just reminded me of other great players.
It took a while for me, being a young coach, to realize, whoa, this cat's different now, okay? And he glided out on the field, and you could see just the way he moved, the way he catch the ball. He was a natural, he had God-given ability.
So when Olamide got into this sport, he put all his aggressiveness on it. The passion that he has for that football was so great. So that's how this whole thing started. You have all these gifts, and the Prep can bring out your gifts. Bring out your gifts in a way that maybe some other places will not be able to do. So, and it's a family place. And I pray for the Prep that they continue to do everything they are doing to the young men that they have there in light, in righteousness, and in peace, and in prosperity.
I know that he had an innate drive within him to succeed and to get high grades, and not only just to perform on the football field, but in the classroom as well. And his friends, Jim Bell and John Reed, they had the same mentality as him. They were competitive in a positive way to get the best grades that they could, and on the football field too. But that brotherhood was really special for him, and I think played a part in pushing him to achieve success.
The most important job these young men will have is being a father, being a role model. I think D'Andre, with his modesty and his humility, really embodies a lot of those characteristics. When you first meet him, he is humble, modest, but he realized that success is a choice.
In striving for excellence, the members of the prep coaching staff endeavor to instill the qualities of leadership, loyalty, and sportsmanship. Building on the values instilled in them by their parents, D'Andre and Olamide were challenged by their coaches to be the best versions of themselves, and they thrived.
In D'Andre's freshman year, and we were about to go to halftime, and we were backed up on our own 30-yard line, and I remember Gabe telling me in the headset, just give the ball to D'Andre and let's see what happens. And we gave him the ball, and he made like 3 people miss in the backfield, and then went on to make about 4 or 5 other people miss and go all the way for a touchdown as time ran off in the clock.
D'Andre reconfirmed when we went to play Pitt Central Catholic in the final, and he looked at me and he said, I got this. And he was a man amongst boys. I don't care how, they were enormous, and they could not, I mean, he was literally running through them like you at Thanksgiving playing with your 3-year-old nephews. I've never seen anything like that.
His sophomore year in 2012 against LaSalle in the Catholic League Championship game, he single-handedly took over the game. I had a kick return, had some big plays on offense, and then had a big play to put us in a position to win the game.
A healthy mind in a healthy body has long been a part of Jesuit education. Prep students strive for excellence in all that they do, in the classroom, in co-curriculars, in service, and in growing a relationship with God.
Both Olamide and D'Andre, of course, are excelling in a particular area, and that's a fantastic thing. But through their time here, through their 4 years here at St. Joe's Prep, we really form the whole person. Ultimately, what we strive to do is help a student become open to growth, academically ambitious, loving, religious, and committed to doing justice. We didn't let them only excel in the athletic field, but we also helped these guys become the people that their families raised and that they continue to be.
The prep having a spirituality attached to the academics, as well as the brotherhood even with the football team and them praying together, because we would catch them every time. The prep football sits in the center and they're all kneeled down. It's the most beautiful thing to see.
The brotherhood with the Olamide, the John Reed, the John Rain, the Jim Bells, the Vince Moffitt, those guys embraced him.
The prep brotherhood was very special to him. They would drive each other. They were continually talking about academics, homework, I need to get this grade up. And they were like him in their kindness and focus. So I know the brotherhood was really special to Olamide.
From the way the gift came out, God gave him that gift for a reason. And I believe nothing can stop him. That reason must be fulfilled. At the time that we didn't even know he has that kind of gift, something has to happen for him to be in a place where he has to play football. And from there, he just didn't stop.
Early on, you could see the fiber of who D'Andre was at a very, very young age, and how he soaked up, the time that he spent, with my dad, and then also how Darren and I raised him. There was just a greatness that I could see just growing as he continued to grow. His commitment to hard work and sacrificing, D'Andre wanting to be in sports, it just came as an innate ability. It was like you didn't have to push him to understand what's involved for you to get to the next level.
St. Joe's Prep puts people in a position to mold these young men, to manage it and deal with it, to deal with the stress, and to always find a way to give back.
I get a phone call, and it was from the Eagles, and they had said, congratulations, we're bringing your boy home.
I still remained an Eagles fan, even though Dre was with Detroit, but that's because of my father. So I was diehard Eagles fan. So it kind of did a full circle.
When he was with the Atlanta Falcons, if Atlanta Falcons is not playing the Eagles, I am supporting the Eagles. Say, Mom, I might be coming to Philly. I don't know, but I might be coming to Philly. Then when it actually happened, my phone was blowing up.
For him to now come full circle, be on the Eagles, the team that he dreamed about playing for with his grandfather, and to now be with one of his older brothers.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Definitely a big Eagles fan. So my family's other religion on Sunday is the Philadelphia Eagles.
I always say to those guys, like, you should have them introduce you from St. Joe's Prep.
The Prep is Philadelphia's Jesuit high school with an education based on a 500-year legacy. Jesuit education celebrates finding God in all things and celebrating all of the success and learning that come from God's gifts. We are impressed by the players that Olamide and D'Andre have become, but we're proudest of the men they have become. We cheer them every Sunday and stand with them always as part of our Prep family. Welcome home, Olamide and D'Andre. We can't wait to watch you fly. Go Birds, go Prep.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Welcome home, D'Andre and Olamide.
Welcome home, D'Andre.
Welcome home, Olamide.
Welcome home, Dre and O.
Welcome home, Olamide. Welcome home, D'Andre.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Prep, go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Bird!
Go Eagles and go get that Super Bowl!